Hi, welcome to another video. So, there's a new tool that I found out about, and this one is called Stagewise. Stagewise is a really cool option. It is a browser toolbar that connects your front-end UI to your code AI agents in your code editor. It basically is a tool that is quite intriguing to me. What it does is integrate as an extension into Windsurf or Cursor. Then, what you can do is install a snippet in your application that you are building, and that will basically add an overlay to your application temporarily. This overlay allows you to chat within the application itself and ask it for changes. It will just divert that query to Windsurf or Cursor, and Cursor or Windsurf will make the changes and update the page. You can also select elements on the page and ask it to change something accordingly as well. It just plugs into your project and then allows you to select UI elements and reference them in your coder. You can get stuff done without having to look between the web page and the coder itself, which is pretty good if you're doing UI tweaks and stuff like that. This is kind of cool for sure, because it doesn't require any API key or anything, and just integrates with Cursor or Windsurf. Plus, it's open source as well. They say that it is a browser toolbar that connects your front-end UI to your code AI agents in your code editor. You can select any elements in your web app, leave a comment on it, and just let the AI coder do its thing and get stuff done in the background. It works out of the box. You can customize it using your own configuration file. It sends DOM elements, screenshots, and metadata to your AI agent, and you can assign tasks directly on live elements in the browser. It comes with playgrounds for React, Vue, and Svelte. It seems to be only compatible with Cursor and Windsurf as of now, while integration for Copilot in VS Code is ongoing, and Klein will be supported later. Now, let's test it out and see how well it performs. But before we do that, let me tell you about today's sponsor, Dart. Dart is the only truly AI-native project management tool that you'll ever need. You can use it to manage your tasks for a project, create multiple boards, organize them, and do everything that you generally do. But you can also use AI with it to manage your tasks. For example, you can ask it to generate tasks for you by brainstorming or planning projects, as well as performing duplicate detection to keep you focused. You can even assign whole tasks to Dart, and it can get them done for you. You can use their composer-like AI agent that has the context of all your tasks, and you can chat in natural language to just ask it to do something. It can delete tasks, create tasks, edit tasks, and handle multiple things like that. Apart from this, you can integrate it into your AI clients or coders with its MCP server, which allows your MCP client or coder to reference tasks from your dartboards. You can even integrate it into Claude, ChatGPT, and much more. Most of the features in Dart are free, while you can also get the $8 subscription for more features. Make sure that you check Dart out through the link in the description. Now, back to the video. First of all, head on over to Cursor or Windsurf, and then go ahead and search for Stagewise in there. Now, just get it installed. Once done, we can just open up our project here. Now, we'll also need to integrate Stagewise in here by just opening up the command palette and entering Setup Toolbar, which will show you this option. If we use this, then it will just send a prompt to Windsurf asking it to get Stagewise set up in your project, and then in just a bit, it will get set up. Now, it's set up. So, what we can do is just run our app here. What you can see is that we now have Stagewise enabled, and you can see this prompt box here. If we type something here, then it will be forwarded to Windsurf in this case. You can also select elements here and reference that in your AI coder of choice, and it can just get that done, which is quite awesome. So, if I send a simple question or task, then what you'll see is that it will just get onto it, and then in just a bit, you'll see that it gets sent in Windsurf automatically. You can see the prompt structure here. It gives it the task along with tags, classes, and stuff like that, which is kinda awesome because it is very specific to the stuff that it uses. It just systematically provides the prompt and everything, which is quite good. You can now see that it's done, and it changed the stuff pretty well, just like we wanted. So, that is kinda cool to use. Windsurf has such an option in itself with the preview option, but this is a tad bit better, and in a proper browser instead of in VS Code. Another thing that it can do is send screenshots as a reference to your AI coder if you wish to do that, which is also kinda good. It can also give it errors and stuff like that as well to the AI coder. So, if I select this over here, then we can just ask it to change the color of this and just write the prompt over here accordingly. Then, in just a bit, it gets done, and this looks good for sure. Another thing that it can do is that we can actually use Stagewise as an SDK that allows you to make your app communicate with Cursor or Windsurf, which is quite good. Basically, this is how their SDK works. You can import the library in your app, and then you can just use the functions like send prompt and the prompt that you want to send. It will just send that to Cursor or Windsurf or Klein in the future, and we'll just use that accordingly, which is quite awesome. It's like a library that basically allows your application to send prompts to Cursor or Windsurf, which is a really good thing, as you can create custom apps that do some specific stuff by sending prompts to Cursor and stuff like that, which is also awesome. That is majorly how it works. This is a good option to use with Cursor and Windsurf, and I hope that it gets compatible with Klein and RuCode, as that would be awesome for them. I think server-side events MCP server can also achieve this, but I'm not sure. So, that is something to consider. I really liked it, and it works just so amazingly, and it is actually useful. It's hard to put into words, but for things like UI tweaking, where you don't want to take a screenshot and ask it for some specific changes, it works really well for that matter. That is majorly how it works, and I really liked it and thought to talk about this. Overall, it's pretty cool. Anyway, share your thoughts below and subscribe to the channel. You can also donate via Super Thanks option or join the channel as well and get some perks. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.